Let's go ahead and look at a graphic here, and we'll talk about some of these, because basically we have discussed these. But Philip, I think you have to understand, I think, if you're looking to get back to that 100%, the doctor can get you there. These all work, and when I look at them, it's all sort of everything. You've got to put these all together. You can't just do one or two.
No, you really can't. Really, the more important ones are going to be your strength, your agility, being able to do, like what I was talking about, the proprioception exercises, kind of a lot of the things that they were doing in that video where they were demonstrating proper mechanics to land. And basically creating your knee to be comfortable in whatever situation it's gonna be in. So that when you are in that situation, let's say you go in for that ball, and your knee knows what it's done before. It has relies on muscle memory, and it can react properly without injuring itself.
Is it not fair to say that the one thing that you brought up in there is mechanics as well? Your mechanics have got to be right. And I don't think some people understand exactly what we're talking about. Look, a lot of athletes will, but what about the weekend athlete? Give us an idea of the mechanics and how that all works into things.
Well, I mean, there's going to be proper ways to land from a jump. Unfortunately, you can't prevent, like, if you're coming, let's say, off a rebound and someone has their, you roll your leg because they have their leg underneath yours. But it's the mechanics of being able to land from a jump. It's being able to, when you want to change direction, it's working either with someone or just working on your own, being diligent in knowing how to properly do these activities that then should lead to as minimal injuries as possible.
What about protective gear? I mean, does any of it work?
It does. So right here we actually have what we call a functional ACL brace.
Bring that bad boy out here, because I've had one of those too.
There you go. So this is
pretty damn big.
So functional ACL brace, and so this will help with varus or valgus injury. So for example, if let's say we have an offensive lineman, we put this on our offensive lineman preventatively, and a lot of the NFL players do as well. If let's say someone hits them on the side of the leg, it's going to prevent that mechanism. What it doesn't prevent, unfortunately, is rotational instability. So if they are going to change direction suddenly, there's a limited amount of protection that this brace can give you. So it can prevent some injuries, but definitely not all the injuries.